What's going on, vinyl people? Secretary Funk back again. Gonna show you guys some recent finds, or not even finds, just some recent albums. Right now, besides buying a lot of psych music, I'm reing up better copies of cheap albums, like 5, 10, 15, even probably up to $25 albums. That I have less than perfect copies of. You know, for instance, the first Earth, Wind and Fire, things of that nature. And so, through doing that, I've been doing that actually since about January, and I haven't really showed any of those LPs that I've been, you know, getting better copies of. So that's what I'm going to do. And I also recently ran across a guy who had a lot of CTI stuff. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the CTI label. There's only a handful out of all of those records, especially that were issued in CTI 6000 series. There's only less than 5 that I really consider really, really good. One of them being Red Clay, Freddie Hubbard, and then the other ones I'm about to show you. Well, not all of them, but most of them. So let me start off with, this is actually on Salvation Records. This is Airto, Virgin Land. This is on, like I said, Salvation Records. Salvation is a sub-label of CTI Records. And actually, it was meant to be a gospel label at first, Salvation, but they decided to go another direction with that and ended up issuing just maybe 4 or 5, maybe even 6 jazz LPs on it. Only 2 of them are worth a damn, if you ask me. The first one that's worth a damn is this one. This is Airto, who actually is a CTI recording artist. But they decided to put this album on their Salvation Records record label. And this is what the label looks like. This album right here is a monster. He's a Brazilian percussionist. This album is just an absolute monster, and because I'm not editing videos right now, because I still haven't got my editing software, I'm just gonna go right into the needle drops for you guys, because I wanted you to hear the most popular song off of this is Peasant Dance, almost like a Greek type Indian sound to it, but it's funky as hell. So let me let you guys hear that. This song's called Peasant Dance. So I'm gonna let it go until the beat drops for you guys. But it's different, isn't it? I'll fast forward the song and then go to another one. The whole album is a good listen, but the next song I'll play for you guys is called Hot Sand. And I'm just playing these because these are my favorite tracks in this order. So this is Hot Sand. This is also another dope track. This is more, you're getting the Brazilian theme, or sound rather, in this song. It's he has almost like a chanted vocal. right. So, I mean, I encourage you guys to go ahead and try to find a download or something. And, you know, do your thing. Hold on. No. 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 Get in the basement. Get in the basement. Sorry about that. I finally caught Hammond in the act of going through the trash. I've been trying to catch him so I can let him know that that shit is wrong. I cannot break him from that. I mean, he doesn't get it everywhere. He likes to take napkins and just rip it everywhere, and the shit makes me furious. Like, I don't understand what the hell is his problem. But I've never been able to catch him. I finally caught him. He's like sitting there ripping it up right in front of me like it's okay. Crazy dog. Here's my second Airto LP. This is on CTI Records. This is Fingers. This is one of, in my opinion, one of CTI's better releases. I just don't like CTI. I just can't get down with all of the jazz. Okay, let me lay Salt Song. I like that. I like Red Clay. I love Fingers by Airto. This is nice. And this is actually, look at that. That's a badass man right there, y'all. He's a bad man, bro. I could do some needle drops on this, but there's plenty of other music that I want you guys to hear. So I'm not going to do it. And Blake sleeves are awesome, but with my lighting, they suck. Everybody else's Blake sleeves look lovely. I just got to get a light right behind or right here, like Blake suggested. I started to do that in my last house, and it worked, so I'm gonna do that again. Anyway, Joe Farrell, Upon This Rock. This is one of CTI's funkier releases. This right here, man. This is a must-have. Now, this LP used to go for big bucks. This is one of these LPs that before I even listened to it or knew what it was, I always wanted it. Because when I first started collecting records, I remember I was in a record store, and there was just a guy in there talking this album up. Oh my God, I'm so glad I found this. All this stuff. And I'm like, trying to see what it was. And I saw it. He was like, man, samples, drum breaks, all this stuff. And I was like, wow, that must be a dope-ass album. So I remembered what it was, went home, looked it up, and it was going for like 40 bucks at the time. But now it can be had. This copy I found in pristine condition. Found it in my record store for $8. And this is one of CTI's better, heavy-hitting funk jazz LPs. So check that one out. It's Joe Farrell, Upon This Rock. This is one of the most popular ones. One of the most popular ones of the 6,000 CTI series releases. Now, moving on. Now this, I was jamming to this shit the other day, man. This, behind Gears, is my second favorite Johnny Hammond's album, Gambler's Life. This, if you guys haven't heard this album, holy shit, this is a ride. This album will kick your ass, literally. Like, it takes energy to listen to this album. This is the second album, and I showed you the first one, the Airto. This is the only other album that I consider worth getting or pursuing or trying to find on the Salvation label. Like I said, there's only 5 of them, but it's that one and this one. And this copy actually I've had. As you can see, it's not in the best condition. But look, I mean, first of all, look at the picture on that. This is a bad LP, y'all. I mean, and then He has let me see. He has Henry Franklin on the bass, Harvey Mason on the drums. It has it was produced by the Mezzo brothers. Background vocals, both of the Mezzo brothers, Larry and Fonz Mezzo. You know, the Mezzo brothers are like the Brecker brothers. Now, Derek said something about the Brecker brothers the other day. Like, when you see them, you already know it's going to have the biggest effort, the biggest commercial effort into making it with a certain sound. The Mezzo brothers had that really hard-hitting West Coast influence type funk, horn funk about everything that they were involved with. Well, the Mezzo brothers, to me, you could consider the same, but unlike the Brecker brothers, I tend to leave them alone when I see that their name is on it. But the Mezzo brothers, to me, is a stamp of approval. And they done, I think, one more of Johnny Hammond's albums. But this right here is the strongest, most funkiest, hit you in the mouth Johnny Hammond album that you can hear. A lot of people say Gears. Now, Gears is more of a complete album. But as far as kicking your ass with, fuck it, man. Listen. You got Gambler's Life, Rhodesian Thoroughfare. Like, it's at 5 minutes, but I'll just let you hear how Rhodesian Thoroughfare comes on. It is just crazy. It's the energy is almost too much to keep up with. And plus, this has a very famous Erykah Badu sample on it. This album too. Let me see. I gotta get this right because I can't see these. This is the Rhodesian Thoroughfare. Takes like a minute or two to come on, but just check it out with me. Like, Harvey Mason is a fucking monster on the drums, y'all. Bringing it in. Takes forever, man. It's Harvey Mason, though. He's working it out. He's trying to come, but he's about to get it. Here we go. You hear that? Like, it's just, it constantly gets. By minute 4, this album is just kicking your ass bad. Let me fast forward it. Okay, this is the Erykah Badu. Actually, it's not just Erykah Badu, but most notably Erykah Badu in her video for Bag Lady. When the video takes that little intermission, it's like ba 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 ba, and she's doing all the poses, showing the different types of baggage that women have. This is where she got that sample from. As you can hear, my copy is noisy, but copy's real noisy. Let me see. Starts off with this talking. You hear Harvey Mason? And then it gets crazy, like, and then it's like mellow, and then it's the end of the song. And at the end, it just had this lady screaming. She's like, there it is. She just starts screaming. She's like, ah! It's crazy. Okay, I don't want to turn this into a listening session. I just want to turn it into a quick needle drop session so y'all can see what I'm talking about. CTI Records definitely has some gems, and their sub-labels have some gems. Salvation Records. I recommend these, man. I mean, this is, like I said, this in Gears is Johnny Hammond's strong. I think the Mezzo brothers did Gears as well. I'm almost pretty sure it has their sound. So, you know, just to recap real quick: Gambler's Life, Joe Farrell, Airto, Fingers, Airto, Virgin Land. Check those out, y'all. Go through a few real quick. I got my Travis Biggs. Finally, Solar Funk. Re-upped on that one. Astral Traveler showed this one. This is the violinist. This is definitely has funky tracks on it. As a complete LP, I wouldn't consider it a complete LP funk bomb. It gets a little cheesy for me, to be honest with you. But other than that, like, it's decent. It's definitely worth putting in your collection. It's not gonna break the bank. I paid $25 for this one. This is a promo copy though, so I was, you know, it was fine to pay that. This is on the Source label. This is the same label that has some Chuck Brown releases. There you go. So that's that one. That was pretty cool to find. Where am I at? 18 minutes. I haven't even shown anything yet, man. Just probably gonna have to make another video tomorrow. I do have another serious needle drop. Oh, check this out. I got this. Death Wish scores done by Herbie Hancock. If you guys don't know about the Death Wish LPs, I advise you to look into them immediately. Some of Herbie Hancock's best work, if you ask me. No, really. Being dead serious. Yeah, this man has recorded on Blue Note and all of that good stuff. He's had tons and tons of great LPs. But if you ask me, that one right there is nasty. I mean, all his Death Wish projects. I got an original version of Sun Ra of Mythic Worlds. This is an original LP on Philly Jazz. From, when is this? 1980. Check it out. It's original Sun Ra on Philly Jazz of Mythic Worlds. And this one right here is nice. I haven't even listened to, I don't even know, I can't even tell you really what side I listened to. I don't remember. No. Oh, side one. And I know it's side one because he does a badass version of Over the Rainbow on this. I almost forgot. It's like choppy at times. I don't understand. Sun Ra was so great at doing standards and breaking the standard apart in just more ways than one, but still recognizable. And then he comes back and revisit that kind of how he did Round About Midnight. Love his version of that. Vitamin E. This right here is nice, y'all. This is like some soul. This is on Buddha Records. This is, but it has funk elements in it. But the best thing about this is it's a Norman Connors prod. So Norman Connors produced this, and he did a hell of a job, I got to say. And Mtume is on percussion on this one. So, you know, but then again, it's kind of funny what I said earlier, because this, in addition to Mtume on the on percussion and Norman Connors producing it, we have a Brecker brother that's on this. So while it does sound good, it has that sound, but it's not produced by him. So to me, it's not. It walks the line with the cheesiness, but not really. So it's okay. 21 minutes. I'm gonna say the best for last. Oh, I think you say this David Aegis. Remember I showed this a while ago. I didn't really know anything about it. I listened to it, didn't like it. I only got it because it had Bayard Lancaster on it. Well, I went into the record store and I found, from what I understand, is part 2. Is this part 2? From what I understand, this is a 3-part series that he did, 3 LPs. And this is either 1 or 2. This is way, way better. Way better than this. This effort right here, I'm not feeling so much. This right here is a nice piece of jazz LP. And it still has Bayard Lancaster on it, but check it out. Oh, well, Bayard Lancaster on, check, can you see that? Alto, soprano, saxophone, flute, and piccolo. But look who's on the drums. Sonny Murray. That is what's not on here. This is way better. So if you guys see these and you only have enough money to buy one, buy this one. Crossroads. The Arrow, not so much. Just being honest. Opus 7. This is another LP on the damn Source label. This is, I don't know what I can say about this one. It's the type of funk music that I don't like. It's the type of funk music, if you ask me, or soul music rather. It just seems like radio filler. Some of the songs, not all of the songs, but you gotta love that cover. Yeah. One of the worst LPs I've ever bought. Coldwater Stone, Defrost Me. Has that, I just think this guy can't sing. By the 3rd song, I'm just so fucking tired of hearing this LP. This is an LP that is somewhat expensive that I will be selling because I can't stomach it. And the thing is, it's a damn shame because it's on a very, very rare, one of those labels that you just want to have. And not only that, look, it's goddamn promo. But it's horrible, man. Like, I could just do a needle drop anywhere. I mean, to me, this is just the worst singing I've ever heard in my life. Just random needle drop. I made the biggest mistake in the world when I gave you something. I made the biggest mistake in the world when I gave needle drop number 2. A stranger in this town. Oh my Lord. He sounds like a busted ass Terry Collier. That's what he sounds like. If Terry Collier was talentless, that's what he would sound like, if you ask me. Sorry. Just being honest. Shit is garbage, man. Some hometown funk from DC, Skip Mahoney and the Casuals. I've owned probably 8 of these LPs. This one still isn't in the best condition, as you can see. But the LP is. And that's really what matters to me. This is on DC International Records. Pretty and this is, like I said, this is just kind of like soul funk. Town Called Nowhere. I don't need to do a needle drop. Just look it up. Town Called Nowhere by Skip Mahoney and the Casuals. This is out of DC on DC International Records. Love the album cover, by the way. Just makes you feel like you got something special. And now, what I don't understand, and I got to do a little bit of research here. We all know that Bernard Purdie, the best, most recorded drummer in the world, is from this area. And on here, it keeps giving credit to a James Purdie. And I'm like, well, could it be a coincidence that, you know, same area, same, I don't know. Maybe, is it his brother? I have no idea. Does he have a brother that was involved in music? Check it out. Got a copy of Ike Turner's Black Man Soul. It's all right. This is the Pompeii release. Not going to put it on. But anybody who collects funk needs to have it. So I do. Jazz. No. Oh. Angelo Bond. This is a great soul album, y'all. Matter of fact, what makes it even more great is it is produced or co-produced by McKinley Jackson of the Politicians. If you guys don't remember when I showed that album, look that up. But there's McKinley on the back. Woo! This is some pimping Cadillac soul right here, y'all. Check it out. I gotta get those some more flapless Blake sleeves. I showed this that I finally got this pristine first copy of James Brown. Show is funky down here. This actually, it has nothing to do with James Brown. This is more so the what's the boy's name? Whipperjenny. I can't fucking think right now. Oh my god, the psychedelic group. Anyway, this is straight up psych music. Yeah, by James Brown. If you guys haven't checked this, if you guys don't know about this, or you've seen it and you pass it up saying, I don't really feel like hearing no James Brown, you need to reconsider. Because this is not James Brown. This is actually a psych band, house band. Another random needle drop. Another random needle drop. Alright. So if you don't know, now you know. Let's see, what else do I have to show you guys? Damn, 28 minutes. Y'all with me still? Jazz. Okay, so the final thing that I'll show, and I hope you guys stuck around for this. This is, you know what? Never mind. I'll show that in the next video.